Hello and welcome back to Sarah's Spare Corner. My name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas as I am a philosophy major. And when I'm not bored, I might travel places and I might post about it, but not right now. Right now, we are at the inline EB Games, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch night. I am very uncomfortable right now. I've never live streamed in public before. It's always just been online, but trying to make the best out of it. It seems as though the chat is kind of placed weirdly, so I'm just gonna move that over. Oh, or it's just gonna be deleted. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure where that is. Oh well, whatever. It'll show up at some point. We so far have received some goodies, so I'm gonna see if I can find them again. So the first of which we have received this little cloth to clean lenses and stuff like that, which the person said specifically so that you can clean the screen of your Nintendo Switch. We also got a lanyard, which is kind of fun. And then we also did get this little pamphlet thing that, let's see if I can find it right here. It says, when I was at the Nintendo Switch 2 system launch, which is a lot of fun. I guess for me, because I got a pre-order, I don't have to worry about it too much. The lineup is very long. I think I'm maybe 15 in line, but technically because I have a pre-order, I didn't really have to put my name or anything in the slot. This is kind of a weird angle. I don't know why my camera is doing this. There we go. But yeah, because I'm doing a pre-order, I didn't really have to worry about putting my name in the ticket or anything like that. So that is kind of the nice part about it. I think though, I'm being honest with myself, I think that the chat is actually kind of blocked for some reason. I don't know why. So if anyone is actually here, I don't know. Straight up. I have no idea. But my plan is that because I have pre-orders and stuff like that, what I'm planning on doing is getting my pre-order, maybe look at something. I mean, I don't really need to, I really want to, but I mean, I'm here, why not kind of thing. If it's something if anything, I would probably get maybe Tulin's Amiibo, because I'm already getting Reju's, so I don't see why not. But I don't know, I'm not an Amiibo person. If anything, it would be more of a decorative kind of thing, I'm thinking. But yeah, in terms of video games though, I'm not going to get anything else. I'm pretty happy with the games I already have, and definitely haven't played half of them, so definitely need to finish what I started kind of thing. But here, why not look? Something that actually the store people said as well, they said that this was the biggest launch that they've had in a while. So they're also, I came in early 2 days ago to ask one of the workers, I was like, so I have a pre-order and I just want to make sure when I'm supposed to be showing up. And it was actually one of the workers who told me, he was like, you should come before the mall closes so that you can be here when the door closes and then be one of the first people in line. And I'm like, okay. And then, so I came early and then I went to grab some food, and then I already saw someone lining up, so I'm like, well, I better line up. And then by the time I came back, there was 15 people in front of me, so perfect timing. And then after I get the Switch, I'm so excited to have a Switch. The original Switch, I didn't even get until it was well over popularization. I think I got it 2 years after this COVID. So for a fact, I just got it really late compared to a lot of other people. But for this one, this is actually, I think, my first midnight launch, so that's also kind of fun too, because I don't normally do this kind of stuff, so that's unique. Again, I'm not going to show the crowd because none of these people asked to be on my stream, so I want to respect their autonomy. But just because I'm comfortable with it doesn't mean that everybody else is. I'm not even sure how well this is streaming, if I'm being honest with myself. I think it's fine. It should be fine. Yeah, so then what I'm going to do is probably pick up my... I thought they were announcing something. I don't think they're announcing anything right now, but yeah. So then also on top of that, what I'm going to probably do is get my stuff, probably stream a little bit in the store, and then end this stream once I have to switch, because I am not showing you my drive home. That is a way to get myself way too much in trouble. So I just kind of don't think it's reasonable to do something like that. But anyway, it is getting pretty close. I think so we're sitting at about 23 minutes to go. Very exciting. And because I'm one of the pre-orders, actually, I'm pretty sure I get in earlier than some of the people in line as well, because pre-orders are technically priority, I think. But it doesn't really matter because I'm one of the first people in line anyway.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a little bit of an announcement here. And don't worry, the people that can't hear me at the other end, I'm going to do it all over again down there, because I still, after 12 years, have not got myself a giant microphone, and I probably should have. So, first and foremost, I want to thank all you guys for coming out. These events make me super excited. Those that have been here before. Woo! You guys make this possible. But the other side of that, the amazing fans, is going to be the guys bringing you through. They're going to be here till 2 a.m. to help you out, if not longer. Okay, guys? Some of us are back here at 9 a.m. tomorrow to keep helping out. So, please, bear with us as we go through this process. It's going to take us a while. This isn't just a software release. I can't just have you hand the game and be gone. There's a lot of moving pieces to this one. So please be patient with my crew. We've got a couple of guys that will be helping you out. I've already announced Jason here, my assistant manager, will be on one of the primary 2 registers. After that, we've got Sean here that's going to be on register number 2 helping you out. This guy here is the one that's going to grab your consoles, get everything ready, and get it at the till for you. So this is Justin here. This is my crew for the night, guys. I cannot thank you enough. We have a ton of Pro controllers. I got Pro controllers for days. Everyone here, if they want, can grab a Pro controller. Okay. What I don't have is everything else. And I mean that, guys. I will run out of games. I will run out of every single other accessory that exists, especially the Joy-Cons, guys. So the Joy-Cons, completely separate. Pros, got a ton of Pro controllers. Joy-Cons, next to nothing. You want one? Grab it tonight. You want a screen protector, a game, grab it tonight. It won't be here tomorrow when you come, especially when you look back that way, guys. So, besides that, the 2 important things is
long line.
When you get to tills, do you want a protection on here? There's going to be a 1-year and a 2-year. Runs around 80 to 140 is what these are going to cost you. We've all seen red rings of death, all sorts of crazy defectives off the line. PS5 launch still gives me nightmares. I feel like I used the first month worth of consoles just replacing defective consoles, guys. So, we don't know what hiccups are out there. This will protect you. There is, of course, still a Nintendo warranty, but you've got to ship it to them. Wait for them to fix it. Ship it back to you. You're going to be months without your consoles at this rate, guys. They're going to be backed up at their warehouse, so something to keep in mind. The other thing is, on any games, we do have for just $4 a 1-year protection. Any glitching, it goes in a water, or goes in a drink, goes to the washing machine, you name it, $4 is going to protect you from spending $100. And really helps out this crew that's going to be here for 6 hours plus to help you through this event. So that's my rundown. I'm going to go down there and talk to those guys if they can hear me.
Hi, Mooney. Welcome back to the chat. I'm actually in line right now for the Nintendo Switch 2. I think I'm like 18 in line, I think. I don't know how well you can hear me. But yeah, I'm like 18 in line-ish. So yeah, and I pre-ordered it, so I'm definitely getting one. But yes, and also though, after this stream, because like I'm just gonna stream being in line, so we'll just stream chat for a bit and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna stream in the store. But I'm probably gonna end the stream like as soon as I get my Switch. But in 20 minutes after that stream ends, then I'm gonna go live at home. We're gonna open up the box together. We're gonna do an unboxing on stream, and then we're also gonna play the Mario Kart game on stream. So that's what we're doing tonight. It's gonna be a late night for me. I even made sure to switch around my schedule to make sure that I could actually stay up a little bit later if necessary. I'm also planning on doing like a first reaction video after the live stream. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. It is, I'm pretty sure it's a long line. I can't see the long line, but I hear the long line. It is. When do they start handing them out? Okay, so actually in about 20 minutes is when they're gonna open up, because I think it's basically the same time for everybody, because they're going by midnight Eastern Standard Time. It's actually a different time zone for me. It's 2 hours behind. So I actually get mine at 10 p.m. at my time. Whereas like in Toronto, it's at an actual midnight. Yeah, so it would be 20 minutes probably for you too. And then I think in the Pacific, they're getting theirs at like 8. So I guess they're like the lucky ducks because they don't have to stay up too late. But I have pre-ordered the Nintendo Switch that comes with the Mario Kart. And actually tomorrow, midday, I've actually scheduled in time with 2 people to guest in a live stream with me to play Mario Kart multiplayer, because I figured that in order to actually fully review this game, I probably should have like a couple of other people play with me, kind of thing. So I'm gonna have 2 people. It's probably gonna be about 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I always forget like what time zone I'm in because it like frequently changes throughout the year. But 2 p.m. tomorrow, my time, we'll be doing a multiplayer with 2 other people. But keep in mind though, those people are not going to be on the stream. They're just going to be in the room. But then that way, like I can fully, you know, look into the game, see how I feel about it. But tonight we're just doing like computer players and me playing Mario Kart. The hype is getting real. I don't know how hypey it's getting, but I think the moment the door opens, it's going to get even more hypey. But yeah, like when this stream ends, 20 minutes after, we're going to go into, I'm going to end this stream, like whenever this stream ends, 20 minutes after. Then I will be doing the live stream at home, unbox, play the game live, and then that way I can also like review looking at the home screen and stuff like that. So then that way there is like a full review there, because I'm also going to use clips from the live stream to make my first review video anyway. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. There is a couple of people that I've been speaking to do like maybe some collabs with, and one person's really down, so I might be doing a collab in the next month with the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. Hello Vixie, welcome to the chat. I don't know if I want a Switch 2. I barely even play my Switch. Well, tonight we're gonna find out if you want a Switch 2, because I'm gonna show you and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I do or don't. But at least like, you know, I get to be the, what is it called, the guinea pig to find out whether or not you would want it, right? To be fair, I really love my Switch, so I can totally understand, like it would actually be very useful for me to get a Switch too. Whereas like for a person who maybe doesn't play Switch that often, I can imagine that it would be kind of like, you know. That being said though, there's certain games that are being re-released on the Switch that did awful on other ports that are that have already shown signs that they're going to be really good port. Like for example, Cyberpunk is being re-released on Switch 2, and on top of that, I think it comes with all the downloadable content, and even the devs said that this is actually the best form of Cyberpunk being like produced on any console. So it's also like I'm interested about that one. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it though, cause like, bro, I don't got money. Like, but I've heard really good things about the Cyberpunk. If I were to buy a game that was not Mario Kart, it would probably be that one. But I feel like I already have enough games at home, so I can probably wait on that one. Depends, a lot of my games are downloads, so if it doesn't backwards compatible, then... Well, actually, a lot of games on the Switch are backwards compatible. There's like a list. I looked at the list. Actually, we looked at the list together on the live stream that I did with the Nintendo Direct React. But the list is very small. It's like games that nobody really has heard about, so it's actually not that bad. You playing Cyberpunk would be hilarious. I feel like I'd be very shy. I've heard some things about it. I'm not even sure. I'd probably have to be very careful to block out the very inappropriate things on that game so I don't get screwed from algorithms. But I figure instead of like tapping into like all these other possible games I could be doing, there is, to be fair, a lot of games on my collection I probably should play first. It's not the game I could see you playing. Honestly though, I've wanted to play it, so I mean, there's that. I've honestly, one of the things I've wanted to play on stream, which I haven't done yet, would be Saints Row. I love that game. It's so ridiculous. But Cyberpunk's kind of like that, but like, you know, futuristic, so whatever. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of waiting. People are getting a little jittery. People are getting louder. Everyone was so quiet in here for a very long time. Oh my god, Loki coming out of that shell, showing us your dark side. I'm sorry. Like, there's a difference between what I can stream and what I cannot stream. I'm live streaming right now. Well, I'm not a very big one, but I do make YouTube videos. Okay, thank you. A little boy was like so excited to like wave at me. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I've live streamed in public, so like I'm taking it a little bit better than I am. The comments are making me feel less shy, but I was like starting to sweat. I was like, oh my god, I have to live stream in public. But it's okay because I have Mooney showing up. Aw, the local support. I know. It was so adorable. I mean, like, that's also why I don't really want to do like big walk around. Like, I have the weirdest gimbal ever. It's not even a gimbal. Like, it's an arm that's supposed to be used for like DSLR cameras and then like a light on top. But it's really good for like shake. So I kind of use it for other... Hello, Ying Yang Gamers. Welcome back to the chat. You're taking it so well, doing fantastic. That's because I'm talking, and I talk a lot when I'm anxious. And so it's very easy to keep talking when you're anxious. If you're an anxious talker. Excited. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. And just for people who have just joined the chat or were in and out of it, when this stream is done, which will be, well, we still have 13 minutes left of this on the line, and then the store is going to open up, but I'm still going to be streaming. I'm going to stop streaming once I get my Switch and I pay out and I'm like about to walk out of the mall, just to protect myself for safety. But I'm going to restart the stream within 20 minutes, I kid you not, and we're going to do a live unboxing on stream. And we're also going to play the Mario Kart game that comes with the Switch as well. I'm probably going to maybe even pull out my OLED Switch just to compare sizes, talk about the weight, how it feels in the hand. You know, like I'm going to try to be as thorough as possible because also those clips I'm going to be using for a React video that I'm going to be posting like literally right after the stream. Thank you so much, Young Gamers. That's really nice. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're kind of hanging out. Let me know in the comments if there's something specific that you really want to see about the Switch or things you don't want to see about the Switch. Like Mooney, you've said that you're not sure if you want the Switch, which is totally fair. But like if anybody else like has any 2 cents, like feel free to drop them. Like what you're excited about, games that maybe you want to play, or even games that you have that you've been curious about. Because like me personally, I've actually been really considering as of late doing the full Zelda timeline on the Switch too, because it has 4K like AI upscaling. So it would be kind of fun. And also Tears of the Kingdom in 4K, like, yes. But also though, I've never played the Wind Waker, and I know that it's basically dropping tonight with the Nintendo Switch 2 if you have Nintendo Online, which I don't have, but maybe I purchase, I don't know. But yes, and that way I can actually know what's going on, because I don't know Zelda. Oh girl, I've got lore for you for days. I was actually thinking of like Tears of the Kingdom and how there's like a bunch of plot holes, and I was like, I had so many theories. I'm like, oh my god, this would like solve everything. So I actually want to do a video coming up at some point where I talk about plot holes in Tears of the Kingdom, and I actually fill it in and how it like makes sense with the timeline lore, which for a lot of people who love Zelda, that was like a big trifle, is like how like it kind of was an issue in terms of timeline or like lore issues, but I've actually figured out the lore issues. So I want to make like a video where I talk about the lore issues, and then I also have an idea for when we get to Tears of the Kingdom in terms of a plan I would like to do. I heard someone clapping. I think people are just, well, maybe they dropped something, I don't know. Everyone's standing up. I don't know if I'm supposed to be standing up yet. This is why I also brought my backpack, so that it is easy to carry things around. I should probably get out my wallet though, I guess. Yes, I suppose I should. But I'm gonna make sure that it's not on camera, because I don't want to dox myself. Oh my goodness. But you're down for a Zelda timeline. Okay. Well, it's good to know that at least 2 people want to see the Zelda timeline, so there's that. Hair. Don't mind me just getting out my identification. Oh right, I always forget because I just changed my address recently, so there's that. I think they're actually going to let us in. Probably one at a time though, if I'm being honest, so it'd probably be a few minutes before I even get in the first place, but I think people are just getting excited. You are excited about the time. Okay, well that's good to know. Sorry, I'm like trying to like avoid showing other people in the camera because they did not ask to be in the camera, but it's so awkward. This thing I'm using is not very good at that. Immediately dog scissors get rocked. I'd be so embarrassed. And also like I'd have to move like instantly. But I honestly don't think they're gonna open up the store and we're all gonna run in. So you know what? I'm actually gonna sit down again because I honestly don't believe that we're probably gonna get in for at least a few minutes. At least not for me, because they're probably gonna allow like certain people in at certain times. I don't think I'm one of them, but I don't know, who knows? But I will not dox myself. I cry. Honestly, I'm so scared to be doxxed. Like, after that break-in in my house, are there a lot of people there? You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull out just to see. Yes, there is definitely a few people here. Don't worry, you're not on camera. I don't want to put people on camera that they didn't ask to be on camera. But yes, there is a very long line that way. But to be fair, I think this is like one of those locations that isn't as busy, but the EB Games workers did say that they were expecting like a huge hype train on this particular release. In fact, that they said that they hadn't expected or they haven't seen a release this hyped for a very long time. So like I said this earlier in the stream, but for people who weren't here for that, I actually came in like a couple of days ago to ask the workers like, hey, when should I actually show up? And they kind of gave me some pointers like, yeah, you should probably show up a little bit earlier. I'm like, okay, good to know. And shout out to those workers, because I'm like 15 in line because of it. Where are we at right now? 9:54. So yeah, we still got a few minutes. I'm gonna sit down again because there's no point on standing up. We've had a lot of people in town line up for our GameStops for Poke Card releases. There are people camping overnight. I think I've seen some people do that online. I don't know how like that world works, if I'm gonna be honest. Are you winning, son? Heck yeah, I'm winning. But yeah, I don't know. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Art Throbbed Wizard, and I can't see the rest of your name, but welcome to the chat. But I have seen people online sleep outside for Pokemon cards. I have never bought a Pokemon card. Never. In fact, I'm working on a video right now where I watch Pokemon for the first time because I've never watched Pokemon before, which will come out at some point, but I'm working on it right now. Oh my god, there's so many episodes of the first season. Like 52, my guy. How many seasons are there? Because I don't even know yet. I'm just gonna follow the timeline to what Google tells me, but like 52 episodes in the first season, and there's like what, 900 Pokemon? Like in the first season there was only like 150, so like how many seasons am I sitting down for? Like, I don't even know. Too many. Okay, well, at least maybe someone can tell me at some point, yeah bro, like don't watch that much. I think I watched the first the 3 regions of the Pokemon series. There's a lot. Does it get boring at some point? Because like, again, I've never seen it before, so I don't even know, like, you know, like with Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, there was a difference between the first season and then like the spin-off episodes kind of thing. So like, is there even a point to watch all of the seasons of Pokemon, or is there like a part where you just stop at? Because I genuinely don't know. But I am interested. But yeah, I think when like, sorry, I'm just trying to read the comments if I missed something. Oh yeah, so the Pokemon card releases. I have seen some videos online where people just sit outside and sleep outside, which, I mean, why not, I guess, if you have the time and you have the money. But like, I don't think I've ever bought a Pokemon card. Are they just like new releases of new Pokemon, or are they like rare Pokemon re-release cards? Like, what is it that like these drops do? It's a bit repetitive in terms of what happens in the world, but each of its flair and content. But Pikachu and Ash become the main focus. So it's always the main focus of Pikachu and Ash. Like, they don't change characters or anything, because that would be really annoying to me if they changed like the main character. Guys, okay, so the first group of people looks like they're about to go in. I think though that they're gonna be letting us in at different times though, so I don't think it'd be like, oh, we're all going in kind of thing. It's a bit, they did change the main characters in the most recent. Oh, I would hate that though. Why would I watch that then? Like, I watch Pokemon for Ash and Pikachu. And Misty, of course. I did also want to see, there was someone who said something, later seasons are more targeted to younger audiences, but the movies, iconic. Like movies from the 90s. Also, a lot of Pokemon I've seen lately is just like so 90s core. Like, why was it that every episode in like, or every anime in the 90s had some Titanic episode? Oh, well, it's because the Titanic movie came out and it was a big deal. So now every anime from the 90s has some kind of cruise ship episode, which I didn't even realize so recently, because I knew that there was one on Sailor Moon and I'm like, sure, whatever. But then thinking back, I'm like, Pokemon has one too. Okay, that's weird. Okay, hold on one second.
When you get in the store, there's going to be bins as a stop point. You're going to stop there. It'll be fairly simple when you get in there, because everyone knows it's not the same time. That'll make you sure your mom can breathing down your neck. Because there's going to be a little bit of, well, besides that.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
You gotta laugh in life.
I'm so nervous. I'm putting on my backpack so I can actually hold things properly. Okay. I'm gonna read some comments because I missed a couple of comments. It's repetitive in terms of, they changed the main characters in the most recent Pokemon series. Yeah, I'd hate that. They would probably do groups so there isn't a crazy rush. That's what I'm thinking too.
Okay if I take a picture?
Sure. You could take a picture with me in my chat. If the cards they release, you know what, I'm just going to turn around. For the cards they release, technically new cards, but it's the same Pokemon but with different actors, arts and abilities over time. Nintendo! I'm not in that picture. Oh, they're turning down the lights. It's very ambient all of a sudden. For the different cards and abilities over time, there's a pattern also for the competitive side of the Pokemon card game. Yeah, see, but from what I'm told though, is Yu-Gi-Oh is a better better card game, right? Okay, we're going inside. I'm so nervous. It's so bright in here. Trying to like not show people that on screen that didn't ask to be on screen. Look at the sign.
Okay, let me open up this other door now that they
both
turned the
doors
lights
are
all
open.
off on us. That's super weird.
Perfect timing.
There we go. Hi.
Oh.
Are you streaming? Am I on social media?
No, I'm on social media.
Oh.
I don't put people in who don't want to be put in.
I was like, oh God, what have I said?
Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a Switch. I see some soup bowls. Maybe I'll come back sometime and get some soup bowls. And use my chopsticks. Oh my gosh, they have really fun mugs. Why have I never noticed this before? I don't go shopping enough, like really. So random, but okay, we like it. Are you talking about the soup bowls and chopsticks? Come on, you know I want to make chopsticks into merch one day. That would be so much fun. Why is there a special release of a PS4 Among Us? Like, is the PS4 like a special color? I need to know the answer. Someone Google, leave me in a comment. I want to know. The random Gundam models are decent too there. Oh yeah, I see them far. I don't normally look at them, but like, maybe one day I look at them. I can't start more hobbies. I have too many. Google what? Why there is Among Us PS4 edition? Like, is it a special color? Or do you just, because the game's free, right? So why does it matter if there's an Among Us edition? So is it a special color or something? It's like, I don't know. I don't like understand some of these like trending things online, to be honest. I respect that everyone has their own opinions and feelings about things, but when I see stuff like that, I'm like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm just too old. Oh, first person to leave the Switch. Congratulations! Woo! Oh my gosh. See? I wasn't the only person who hyped. There's other people behind me hyping that person too. We all need to hype each other up. There's so many like plushies in here. And now I'm like, oh my god, that one's a Pokemon. Because I understand Pokemon now. Oh my goodness. This chair is harder on the arm than I was expecting it to be. But like, no pain, no gain, right? Am I right? I need to work out more. Ooh, let's look at some of these pop figurines. I'm actually not like a pop figurine person at all. Unless it's like a really good one. You know what I mean? That's so cute. They're hyping everybody. Among Us PS4 edition is a loot box, basically. It gives you stickers, a plush, and a poster. Okay. So it's just like, you know, if you're into knickknacks and stuff like that. Trending now. How are these things trending? Of course it's anime girls with big boobs. Of course those are the things that are trending right now. Like, they're literally all anime girls. And like, I guess a couple of One Piece figurines. Yeah. Oh, my arm. Okay, I see all the Switch 2 things. Oh, we're about to pass them. That's exciting. I am not getting one of those wheels. You know those wheels that they get? They're always such a scam. Like, ever since the Wii, when they would put your Wii into like one of those wheel things. What a scam. And I know this because once upon a time I had the Wii Zapper. Again, a scam. Never used that for anything. It was fun though, for like 30 seconds to say I had the Wii Zapper. Oh, amiibos. I think these are Street Fighter amiibos. You got me with that muffin. I took a bite of a muffin, then you go, of course it's anime girls. I'm sorry, Moody. Amiibos. I don't even know why I'm so fascinated by Amiibos lately. For years I was like, I'll never get an Amiibo, that's such a scam. And now I'm like, Amiibo. Maybe it's because I saw that you get good stuff in Legend of Zelda, in video games in general, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Because for a long time, Amiibos just seemed like something you would use for Smash Brothers. And I'd be like, I don't even own Smash Brothers, so why would I get that? Kind of just seemed like a scam. Oh, my arm. And my hair. I'm pulling out my hair. Nice. I just want to see where we at. Oh, it looks like that person is deciding what they want, or they're finding them in the list. Okay, I gotta adjust this so it doesn't hurt so much. Maybe I should just switch arms. Ugh. What is this behind me? Oh, it's a Ahsoka droid. I don't know if y'all have seen the Ahsoka, but what a good show. A lot more impressive than I was expecting. I know a lot of people have been very hard on the Star Wars series lately. I didn't mind it, actually. I need to put this chair down. I haven't watched it. Well, I recommend that you do watch it, because it's very good. I very much liked it. If you guys are interested, I've been watching the Fan Expo lineup, and who's going to Toronto Fan Expo. Looks like William Shatner is the recent person who signed up. I'm actually tempted to get a photo with that guy because I did get the ultimate package for that particular con. I still don't know if I want to cosplay though. I want to cosplay, but I'm also like, I'm running out of time. I have to make a decision. I don't know if I can make a decision. Okay, we're getting close to the Switch stuff. See, now here's all the anime girls with the big boobies. Classic. Ooh. There they are. Oh my gosh, Automod didn't get you this time. No, but for real though, this one right here, hold on. That one, no. That one. Naughty. No, we let me have boobs. I can't say any. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I didn't block that word. I was like, no, I'll give that to Mooney. I'll be nice. But I think Taco Butt is still blocked. I might unblock that. Maybe. If I'm willing to put that as part of my brand. Maybe I will allow that to be a not banned word. But I'm still thinking about it, so don't try it. Because you're probably going to get blocked for that word. Oh, I really should get a screen case, or a screen protector. I really should. That's probably what I'm going to get, honestly. If I'm getting anything else, it's that. Try to adjust my wallet. Ugh. Okay, adjust my wallet. In my hair. This is the problem with long hair, is it gets caught on everything. If you're wondering what this is my chair. This is so much fun. I've never done this before. I'm so anxious. Yeah, so it looks like they have quite a few Street Fighter Amiibos. They do have every single one of the champions from Tears of the Kingdom. So depending on how expensive Tulin is, maybe I'll get Tulin. Although if it's what I think it's gonna be, I'm gonna say no. Yeah, maybe not. Later. Your throne. Yes, absolutely. This lawn chair, my throne. You got this. Almost there. Yes! I'm so close to getting my Switch. Yes, I think I'll just keep with what I have because I did technically buy Riju with my Switch, so I'm good. We won't get more, right? There's no need for more. Because all we have is more than enough. A Switch is more than enough. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to open up the game, or the console, look at its home screen, look at the shop, just how different it is. My arms.
Thank you.
No worries. It is my throne. And a bunch of anime booby women. Okay. Every now and then I look at these things and I'm like, I don't want one of these. Right? And then I'm like, am I supposed to want one of these? I don't know. I don't think I do consumerism right, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, there are certain things I specifically want and I understand the need for it, but I can't justify things like this. And it's not even like I look down on people or anything for it. I just feel like I'm not enticed by it. I don't know what my problem is. I just don't like consumerism, I guess. But also, like, I'm at Nintendo Switch 2 launch, so can I really even say that? I'm lying. Okay, I'm in arm's reach of a Nintendo screen. Why is one $14.99, the other one is $19.99? Oh, one of them comes with two. Well, I don't need two. Just get one. All right, here it is. Screen protector, $14.99, glass screen protector. Very fancy. This one is by Biogenic. It's the experience makes it more fun. Okay, true. My arm is going sore. I guess that's also part of the experience, is my arm going sore. It looks like they have quite a few Nintendo eShop cards up there. Trying to see how far I can go with this thing without, yeah, there we go, showing people that didn't ask to be on. So you can see the kind of the amiibos down there. When we get closer, I'll show you more, but that's what it looks like from far away. In fact, I could probably just, hold on one second. They're apologizing. They don't need to apologize. They're workers. Okay, so we got some Joy-Con wheels, which I think are scams. I don't know if you think they're scams, though. We also have like the Joy-Con grips. Also have more grips. A couple more amiibos. This one's Jamie from Street Fighter, it looks like. This is really hard to see what's going on, so I'm going to try to do better. We also have the carrying case. Some more adapters, it looks like. Here are some amiibos up here. I have never played Street Fighter. Fun fact. So I don't even know what these characters are. I feel like they're supposed to mean something to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for people who really love Street Fighter, and I'm disappointing you. But here are the Tears of the Kingdom amiibos. They are missing one of them. So either everybody bought the worst champion, which doesn't make sense, or nobody sold it because everyone knew that that was the worst champion. Lots of games over here. I've heard really good things about this game, particularly Bravely Default. I don't know if Bravely Default is good, but I've heard good things about it. I don't know why I've heard good things about it, though. They're playing Animal Crossing music. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. My arms are sore. We'll go home and rest them while I hold the Switch 2 controller. I'm sorry, I know this is like way too close, but like this is so hard on my arm. I really could have just held my phone, but I was like, that's not gonna work. I need like a gimbal or something. So I pulled out my DSLR gimbal, which is not even a gimbal, it's just the arm. Okay. I want a new Animal Crossing. Me too. That would be nice. Like 4K Animal Crossing? Let's go. Although I suppose the old Animal Crossing is probably going to be 4K AI upscaled. So I am, at some point, going to open my old Animal Crossing just to see how that plays on the Nintendo Switch 2. This looks really funny. It looks like I'm hugging this chair. But I don't doubt that they're in the middle of making an Animal Crossing right now. In fact, you know what I would really love? Nintendogs, okay? 4K Nintendogs, that's what I want. You're defending your throat. Absolutely. This is mine. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to see what else there is. I think those are more like Switch gear things and not Nintendo Switch 2. I think. Nintendogs are cool. Yeah, they are. Rip to my dog that I left 1,000 years ago and never fed it and it ran away. I don't even remember what dog it was. Maybe it was a toy poodle. Love toy poodles. Been saying for a while that I want a Pokemon themed Nintendo. But you might be cooking there. So like maybe. Oh my god, the accessories are sick. Your mom is sick. Wait, that doesn't work. I'm sorry. No, she's not. I'm so sorry. I think the anxiety is making me act like I have high adrenaline. Ooh, more Animal Crossing music. I second that idea. Are awesome on Nintendo DS. Wait, there were Nintendogs on Nintendo 3DS? I just had it for DS. I didn't know they had it for 3DS. That's fun. My arm. Okay, let's look at more Nintendo games. So, Kirby, Mario, which we just got with the console, Jamboree, which actually would love to get the Jamboree version. Jamboree for the Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Bravely Flying Fairy, Donkey Kong. So now you see all the games on the wall. Then the rest are all just Nintendo Switch 2. They're just Nintendo games, which we don't care anymore, right? Because old system. Ew. Oh. Bum, 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 bum.
That's all good.
But I do like the slickness. You know what I want though? I'm a color girly, and when I see things that are just gray, I'm like, try better. So as much as they look slick, I'd be bored. Is the Switch 2 back? It is with certain controllers, yes. You're gonna have to put you down for a second. Hello. I am here for pre-order. I'm gonna show you my ID, but not say my name out loud because I am live.
136 from the.
I did not know you were live streaming. I will.
It's all good. They're facing me, not you. There we go.
Gonna be a long night.
All right, so Evan. No, I'm joking.
Dox me live, why not?
Do you have a membership with us?
I don't know.
Did you have a? Oh yeah, you did that.
So this is going to be kind of one of the weird things because I'm going to need some form of information to access the account that you have pre-ordered.
Sure. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna end it here, guys. I'll see you in 20 minutes.